Back with Ben in the UK, just looking at the Beats by Dr Dre headphones. These are the Tour high resolution headphones by Monster, but with the branding Beats by Dr Dre, and the standout thing there is that they've got a big B on them, big B that is, which is nice. If we turn the box over, we can see old Dr Dre, or not old, but certainly Dr Dre on the back, saying, "People aren't hearing all the music. With Beats, people are going to hear what the artists hear and listen to the music the way they should, the way I do." So again, another picture of the headphones. This is the box, surprisingly enough. A bit of a shocker, I know. I can see they tried to do a bit more of a quality job here. And I should just say that these headphones are retailing at quite some substantial amount of money. I think they were doing, or going for about £140 on the Apple UK store. They were on a bit of a big discount recently, but whether you'll pay that price for them now or not, I don't know. These are not, by the way, the ones with the in-ear option, because there is another set of these headphones which has a line through mic for your iPhone. Again, it's an iPhone specific, or not iPhone specific, but iPhone preferential thing. So this is the box. Let me just zoom back out a little bit. Nice statement there. Sound matters. Yes, it does. That's why I've bought new headphones. It looks like a nice inlay, kind of felty, but it's actually kind of just a plastic backed affair. Not that it matters too much to me, but if you're going for a premium job, I'm suggesting you probably want to do ultimately a premium job on it, as opposed to just try and coat it and then have some cheap plastic material in the background. Nice thick instruction book. Reason being for that, it covers lots of languages rather than having much information in it. It basically says plug the headphones in and turn on sound check on your iPhone. So that would be 2 instructions, or 2 steps. Great. So these are the headphones themselves. They don't come in the case. They actually come out and plugged into those kind of Y-shaped affair with the case in the middle. But I have curled these up in the case just because I wanted to see if the anti-knotting feature actually works on them, because that's one of the many features that they're claiming to have. So let's get it open. Along with the pack comes these set of various different headphone nodules. I'll show you the ones that I've got on the headphones in the end, and talk to you a bit about specifically how I found these headphones to be just in my initial tests. So by the way, I mean, I've been using a set of Skull Candy full metal jackets for the last probably 6 months, no, 9 months even, and they are a superb set of headphones. So that's what I'm measuring these against, and these are another, well, they're almost twice as dear actually as the Skull Candy headphones, or certainly is from what I remember about the prices anyway. So gold plated, gold tipped, which is good. Nice chunky design to them. I'm just going to turn it around and try and get a good angle on it. There we go. So you can just kind of see there. Now, if you want to look at the inserts that I put on there, yeah, if the tip of my finger is probably about just over an inch, and I line it up, you can see that is a big old piece of headphone to put in there. I mean, this big lump here is obviously the main driver unit, and then you've got this little plastic stub that sits into a fairly massive rubber mount, and that goes right into your ear. I have to say I found it a little bit disconcerting to start off with, but if you don't put that in there, you do not get the sound blocking from the kind of external or extraneous noise, and you also don't get the anything like the full sound that you should be getting. So I mean, it's a bit of a tricky one. I'll come back to that in a minute though, but for the moment let's have a look at some other things. So let me just turn that there. I don't know if you've noticed, or if it's very obvious to see, but this is actually a flat cable, and this is the anti-knotting feature. I think they believe by having a flat cable it's going to be more difficult to knot it, and into certain axes it will be, but I can still envisage this getting knotted up, just although not quite as badly as normal. So I don't know about anti-knotting, but it's probably going to help. They also recommend you keep the headphones in the case when you're not using them. A bit of a faff, but probably given how far that's going into your ear, and certainly for the the fitments that I've got on, and hygiene issue, probably putting it in the case is a good idea. Now on to sound quality, just quickly. So this is a funny one. As I said, the Skull Candy full metal jackets that I've been using are superb earphones. These have the potential to be quite good indeed, I think. They potentially will be more like reference headphones, which means they'll give a more balanced sound. The Skull Candies make no bones about the fact they've got a thumping bass to them, whereas these Dr Dre headphones, I think, are meant to be more like or give the impression they're more like studio reference headphones, which means they shouldn't be necessarily just bass thumping, but they should give you everything reproduced really well. So I'm going to be trialing them over the next couple of months, giving them a good going over. But initially they don't give you that same tonal quality as with the Skull Candies, and it may just be that there's a run-in time for your ears to get used to them. Certainly these headphones are very, very highly regarded on the Apple Store. They've got, I think, almost nothing but 5-star comments, which is quite a glowing recommendation in itself. So it's going to be interesting to see over the next coming couple of months whether my ears bed in, if you like, to the sound of these, and whether I can end up remaining comfortable with those larvae-like, very deep ear fitments. So that's the what they call the Beats by Dr Dre Tour high resolution headphones. Manufactured by Monster. You can pick them up in the Apple Store. There's probably some other places you can get them online as well, I would imagine. But these are the little brothers of the big can earphones that you'll have seen in lots and lots of R&B videos recently, with that big distinctive B on them. I'll be reporting back soon once I've given them a good run in, but that's just a very brief overview for now.